AccuWeather forecast, presented by Volume Chevrolet.
Well, welcome back over in Dublin. Got a good amount of that sun outside for us right now. Not too bad. It is a little warm. We're in the mid to upper 80s around the region. Not tracking any rain. I highly doubt we'll see any as we continue through tonight. All right, here we go. Latest power outage updates. Do not know what the 100 in Jones County is from. Remember earlier I mentioned how Crawford had a number and that disappeared. This is not tied to Helene. Not sure what the deal is in Jones County. But as for numbers from Helene, Washington County's come down from 4,000 to 2,500. We're down to 500 now in Lawrence County, down to 300 in Wheeler County. Telfair was at 3,000, now down to 2,000. So Montgomery and Johnson counties are the ones we really haven't observed much change in at all in the past couple of days. But again, progress is being made, and we'll continue to bring these numbers as we get those updates. So temperatures for the remainder of this evening, we're in the 80s now. We'll spend much of the evening in the 70s. I do think it'll be a little warmer and muggier than it was last night, going with a low 65 for us in Macon, which is about 5 degrees above the average this time of year. Wind from the east-southeast around 5 miles per hour. So a lot of 65 and 66s. There'll probably be a couple spots that are only down to about 67, but yeah, slightly muggier than it was last night. So tomorrow going to be pretty similar to today, maybe a little more cloud cover out there, and most certainly a little bit higher of a rain chance. We are going to have some shower possibilities through the middle and back parts of the day. For our Friday, that's going to be the cloudiest day of the week. So I'm honestly expecting a lot of low 80s in terms of the highs Friday. It is, of course, first Friday. Not too much else going on, so not concerned about really rain chances. Football games should be good to go in the areas that will be playing them. I know there might still be a few areas that are not having those yet. You're still waiting on power to come back, etc. May not be feasible, but for a lot of us, not going to be too bad to end off this week. So the remainder of this evening, again, ignore the green spots. We will not be seeing any rain as we go through today and into tomorrow, but it is going to be a cloudier start tomorrow. We are going to have more cloud cover through the day, and there are going to be some shower chances. So maybe tomorrow you grab that rain gear in case of a couple of spotty showers. I can't even rule out a rumble of thunder, but more than likely we're not going to see any thunderstorms tomorrow. And then, of course, of Friday, I do think the rain chances will likely be best in our southwestern counties. It's not very high odds, though. The chances essentially lower overall than what we are expecting for tomorrow, but you do see a lot of cloud cover, and I'm not high on Macon getting into the mid-80s. So I've got us with a high of 80 on Friday. You know, maybe we get a degree above that, but I don't think we're going to be into the mid-80s unless, you know, we get more sun than what's expected. So now quickly a peek at the tropics. We've got Hurricane Kirk, all right? It is a strong Category 1 hurricane right now. Expected to become a major hurricane as it continues north, but it will stay over the ocean. We've got Tropical Depression 13. We do want to keep our eye on this. It is far south enough that, yeah, maybe a trajectory, the right one, brings it up towards the east coast of the U.S. And then we've got the area in the Gulf we're watching, which has 40% chance to develop in the next 7 days. Your extended forecast is coming up in 10 seconds. Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. So a little cooler as we end this week. Again, expecting low 80s, maybe in a few spots only getting to the upper 70s. Over the weekend, back above average in terms of the lows. We're close to average in terms of the highs. We're actually seeing more seasonal conditions towards the middle of next week.